Okay, guys, I'm live. At least I think I am. We'll see. I need to do some adjustments here. Let's go here, content. There. There we go. Okay. Now, I think I'm going to close that one off and go here. I don't see anybody in here yet, but okay. So we're starting this, and this is going to be a craft live show that we're going to do once a month. We will have a theme. This week's theme was whatever you want to do, but you can only use 5 items. So, but we made some background rules, or I made, since this is on my channel, I made some background rules about that. You don't have to count your tools because, yeah, you got to have tools. So when I say you don't have to count your tools, and I know I'm moving a lot of stuff around here, I'm trying to fix my light thing. See if I can get it. There we go. Where it'll work and not put a horrible glare on us. Let's see. There's my light. There. That's better. I had it over yonder and it was giving me a real bad glare. So let's see if anybody's going to come in. Had actually put out that we weren't going to do this because of the storms, but the storms moved through really fast, so we don't. It didn't matter. So I undid that. So so the tools that I'm going to be using today is going to be. I just have these papers to keep the ink and stuff off of my table. My tools that I'm allowing and not counting are my paper, my tape, and I'm not counting my this. So the 5 items I will be using is 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm gonna use one of these inks for and my heat gun. Okay, those are the 5 items I will be using. Let's see, somebody popped in, so this is just my card base. That's what I will glue my card to. This is my card front that I'm working on. And somehow I've managed to get something on both sides of that card front. Anyway, so it's my beautiful housekeeping. So come on in. If you want to join, there's a link up here that says StreamYard. If you'll click on it, you can join. It'll pop up here and I will add you into the screen. So I may break my own 5 rule by using 2 pieces of ink, but anyway, so we're going to make a card. My card needed a sentiment. Oh, and here I have, let's see, I have another piece of paper that will go on that. So didn't join that. Hey, Darlene, how are you? I'm just a crafting. I'm a crafty. The storms moved through between 7:30 and 8. We didn't get a lot of wind. It was just a lot of heavy rain. I didn't even hear thunder and lightning. So, anyhow, but yeah. So, I don't know if it's coming your way or not, but you're waiting on them. From what I'm seeing on the news, Northwest Arkansas got hit pretty hard. There was a tornado up in Springdale. So, but yeah, I've been seeing that on the news. So, anyway, goodness, spring in Arkansas. Spring in Arkansas brings baby goats and tornadoes. Go ahead and ink this one. We'll wait. See if anybody else wants to come on and craft with me. It seems like there's 2 people watching, but nobody else is popping in. And you know what? I just got ink everywhere, and I bet that's going to not work good for me. Drax. Oh, I know. I gotta just gotta ink. Get that ink spot right there out. Put that on my picture. I just got carried away with the ink, didn't I? So, anywho, still a little early. I wasn't supposed to start this till 10, but I wanted to set it up so that if anybody wanted to come in, they could go ahead and come in. I'm anxious to start stamping. I know I'm cheating. Starting ahead of time. That's fine. It doesn't matter if it goes off or not. And I'm not sure this is going to work like I want it to work with the embossing powder. It may not work. We'll see. If it does, it does. If it don't, it don't. Y'all know me. I'm easy to get along. Hey, Lori, how are you? I'm just playing while I'm waiting on people. So, see if anybody wants to come on. Are you working from home today, Miss Lori, or are you at work? Oops. Ooh, that one stamped pretty. So, let's see. We're going to mix these inks. We may have a mess here. There. Now I'm going to have to do that like that. Yeah, that look good. Now, let's see. I need over on this one for right now. That'll be good. Okay. Let's see. That's fine. That's fine. Actually, I kind of stabbed myself in the foot because I first said that we weren't going to do it because when I woke up it was storming real hard, but the storms passed through, so we'll see what happens. And actually, if this don't work, that's not a huge to do. So you're home due to the weather. Did y'all get real bad snow? I haven't heard from my friend that lives up there where you live. She lives real close to where you live. I haven't heard from her in a few days. So, I'll put the lid on that. Now let's see if this is going to work. Yeah, it's stuck somewhat to it. Let's see if we can get some more of it to stick. Maybe. Did any of that stick? I don't think any of that stuck. Okay, I don't think any of that stuck, but we'll run the heat gun over it to see. Sleet. No, you're okay. Yeah, I'm working on a card. So 5 items, guys. I'm calling this a 5-item challenge. If you want to play along, 5 items, but you don't have to count your tools. So I know, Jude, I told you I wasn't going to do it, and then I looked at the radar and it's all moved through, so there ain't no sense of not doing it. Hello, puppy dog. What you know, little man? You can't play because you don't like to be on TV or on the computer. So, if you want to craft, just hit that link up there. There's a link up there. Let's see if I can pin that link across here. If you want to craft, here, let's see. Actually, I can comment here again. There we go. Enter. There. If you want to come on live with me and craft, just hit that link and it'll pop up on my screen and I'll add you. And we can see what you're crafting on. I'm going to use my heat gun just a little bit. You're working on your journal calendar page for April. Okay, that's cool. I don't know that any of that stuck, but we're going to try it. Maybe right in here a little bit, but not much. And it really didn't have to stick because I'm not, yeah, didn't do anything, did it? Well, maybe I should have not turned that off so fast. There. Okay. I don't think it did anything to it, so anyway, somebody left. Okay. So this is going to be my background for my card. And guys, I know I said 5 items, didn't I? I did. I said 5 items. What if I use the same 5 over and over? How does that work? Okay, here we go. I just have to have a little bit of, can't just leave the edges white. So here we go. This is just my thing, my stamper. And normally I would take my little brush and brush this on, but because I'm only using 5 items, there we go. So I see 6 people in here now. Anybody want to be brave enough and come on with me? You can do it. 5 items. Next month I'll be a little bit more prepared. I need to go ahead and, what do I want to do with this? To go ahead and wipe it off. I want all that ink off of that. I love that bamboo stamp. Absolutely love it. Now, if you're wondering what I'm doing, I've got my alcohol. And I know that there's actually a stamp cleaner. I just clean them with my alcohol. So, anyway, we're only going to be on for about, it'll probably be about 45 minutes. What's that white thing I'm working on? This white thing? Is that what you're talking about? This white thing here? That had this white thing that this is laying on? I'll show you. It's trash is actually what it is. I'll show you what it is. Let me get that all wiped off and get the ink off my fingers if I can. There we go. That's good. Okay. This white thing that I'm working on is the backing off of my labels that I print. I print my labels when I ship my items. They come to a thing, and I save this because it's slicky and it's easy to work on, and it's just trash is all it is. But I save them for crafting. So because they're so cool, let me just show you. I'm going to move this off. So if I wanted to, and this is just like I'm doing this just as an example, okay? If I wanted to do this, put a little ink down and spray a little water on it. There, just a little bit of water. Then, this is not the best one. Here, we'll use this. Then, okay, I want to make sure I don't use the right. Okay, this one here is trash. Then I can just take and it's got this slick surface, and I don't get it on my table. And I can nearly just paint with it. So it's a real good thing. I'll save that for another day. It's just a real good thing to use to keep. They're going to the trash anyway. So you do hear mourning doves. There's a whole bunch of doves in my neighborhood. A whole bunch of doves in my neighborhood. We have a whole bunch of them. I think they live over in the, I don't know what you would call it. I'll show you with my hands. Okay. Over at the Catholic Church, they have a steeple, and I think they live up in that steeple. I don't know what that's called, but I think that's where they live. Anyway, so, yep, I think that's where they live. So this is going to be my background for my card. This little piece right here is going to be my sentiment strip. And I counted it as my paper. It'll go there. And what did I do with my sentiment? Where did that little stamp go? It's a little purple stamp. Oh! It fell in the trash can. That's not good. And let's hope I don't have to stamp this more than once, because I've been having trouble with cutting straight. I can't cut straight this morning. So we're going to use this bright blue. And yes, we're using multiple colors of ink. I'm sorry. I can't not. Okay. Ooh, I don't like. Hopefully this only stamps that. Okay. Oh no, I messed it up. Dang it. Okay. 2 chances. 2 chances, okay? I got 2 chances. Here we go. This is my last one. Well, I actually have several of those little strips cut, so I guess if I have to, but I really don't want to mess this one up. So, here we go. Need it to be straight on there. Use my turtle to wiggle. Yay, it worked. Okay. Now, I really think, y'all know what I've managed to do? I've managed to lose every pair of scissors that I had in here. I broke a pair. I threw a pair away. Wait. Oh, no. I need a pair of scissors. Let's see if there's a pair of scissors in here. Not really, but we'll use this. Because I want it just to be a little bit shorter. And is that... Of course, I cut it crooked. I swear if I had to cut a straight line. 5 things doesn't include multiple colors. Ink counts as 1. I love the way you think, Jude. There we go. Okay. No, I'm not going to. I almost broke my own rule. I almost used my thing. Almost used my corner rounder. But instead, we're just going to paint the corners a little bit because y'all know me. I got to have my corners painted. And we're just going just a little bit. Just a little bit. Not much. I don't see anybody popping in that wants to come on. I really think that maybe next month I will work on having some really good guidelines set in for what we're doing. Wah, wah, wah. Wah, wah, wah. Wah, wah. Very good. These are very cool that they got those little things that slide out and you can hold on to it with it. Okay, here we go. Now, I keep moving things around so I don't get in. So I don't get in my inks after I've done that. Okay. These pop up. This is one of my items that I'm using. I'm doing foam tape. I did count this as, no, I didn't. I counted this just as my tape or my glue. So here we go. You like those colors? I thought they were really. So my sentiment says sprinkle joy, plant kindness, harvest love. Okay, guys. I just saw something I really want to do. I just want to mix a little bit of this blue right in through here. Just a little bit. Just because. And you know what? Okay. This is my card background. And we're going to go on here. Now, do we want to... I think we want to pop that too. That's a very simple card, but it's very pretty. What do y'all think? I kind of like just the simplicity of it. So, anybody else want to come on and show what they're doing? I got that stuck on there. All wonky do. So, I was just going to say, I'm sure there are rules that I probably break when I craft. You know, not do this, not do that. I'm sure there are rules I break when I craft. However, I just do what I like and what I think looks good. And, I mean, isn't that what it's about? It's about just doing what you enjoy. So, here we go. Maybe one more right here so it don't sag. At least a little short one. Can't even find my scissors to cut my stinking mounting tape. I don't know where they went. I picked up a pair in my room. I had a pair with orange handles that were long scissors that I picked up in my room. And I swear I carried them in here because they're not in my room no more. But can't find them. But this room is a disaster anyway. So. Oh, okay. I'll check. I'll check my messages. What are you talking to me? What are you saying? Are you making us some coffee? There we go. Okay, so I didn't get that down as straight as I wanted it. And you know what? I don't care. Watch here. I didn't get it down as straight as it needed. I got too much hangover on this other side. But that's okay because I know how to cut off hangover. This is how I craft, guys. Oh, you didn't get it on there straight? Just cut it off, Cindy. It don't matter. Let's see. About that much? Yep. That's about how much we need to cut off. That right there. And just look like that. It's a little bit more even now. Oh my gosh. I know I'm horrible, aren't I? I'm horrible. So, but that one turned out really cute. I really like that. I don't have my phone in here, or I'd check it on my phone, but I'll check it here in a minute. So, yeah. I'm horrible. So, anyway, this is what we ended up with. Didn't it turn out so cute? It says sprinkle joy. Let's see. Sprinkle joy, plant kindness, harvest love. Very good. And I love the background. I love those bamboo leaves. I've worked with them twice already. So if you missed it the other day, I made a short video about my mixed media project. And this is what it looks like after it all dried. So anyway, I see. I like it too. I think it's really cute. I see. Let's see. What am I looking for here? Is that what I'm looking for? Nope. That's what I'm looking for. I believe it will fit in one of those envelopes just like that. Yep. One of those envelopes just like that. So I see that there's 5 people here. Okay. I see that there's 5 people here. Okay. You 5, y'all are being really quiet.
It's nearly 100%.
Thank you, baby. I left it on the. I unplugged it early this morning for some reason and it ran down. Let's see. Okay. So pick a number between 1 and 10, and I'll give whoever gets closest to my number, I'll give this card. I'll mail it to you in an envelope. With this envelope, I'll mail it to you. So pick a number between 1 and 10. So pick a number between 1 and 10. Yeah, I'll pick a number. There's nobody else. Everybody's being real quiet today. Pick a number between 1 and 10. Seven. Pick a number, Jude. Guys, there are 5 of y'all. Pick a number. It don't matter if you're not a regular person on my YouTube. I'll send it. Jude picked 2. This right here is what I'm looking for. Okay, here we go. No, he don't. I only see 2 numbers in. Everybody pick you a number. There's Darlene. She's got a number in. People are hiding today. So the card turned really cute. I'm real proud of that one. And I like the different colored greens. I like doing the different colored greens. I had one that was real light down here, but I covered it up with the sentiment. So anyway, and I will I do this when I make cards. I put my CL 2022. Put my initials on them. Cheryl Cybers in with 3. Hi, Cheryl. How are you, sweetheart? Anybody else want to come in and show what you're crafting? Anybody else want to come in and show? We're giving away this card that I just made. Okay, I'm fixing to say stop. I see 7. I only see 1, 2, 3, 4 numbers. So there are 3 more. Oops, 6 people. Somebody left. They got called out. They left. Okay, here we go. I'm going to type in the word stop. Yeah, Dave just put the coffee on here. He didn't make coffee yesterday. So I wrote the number here on this. So here we go. I'll turn it over. It was number 4. So Darlene and Cheryl are both 1 away, but Darlene is first. So Darlene, I'll send you this card in the mail. I have your address somewhere. I have it on my You haven't moved, have you? You and all your 100 goats haven't moved. I'll stick this in an envelope and mail it to you. I should have one that's just a little bit bigger than that. So anyway, so you're ready to make more? Okay, so that was our 5 rule thing. Here we go. We're going to, I got some more paper cut here. We're going to make a card very, very similar to that, but we're going to do something just a little bit different before we do that. Okay, let me do this. I want that ink pad and this ink pad right here. Okay, and I want this right here. This right here. So we're gonna do this just a little different this time. I'm gonna make another card just like that one, okay? What were the 5 things? Okay, the 5 things were I didn't count the cards or the tape. The 5 things were the ink, the stamps, the powder and my glue thing, and the block. Okay? And the block. So, those were my 5 things. Okay, here we go. Oh, did you see that? I just dropped that off of there in tracks. I'm going to have to get some more sticky on the back of the stamp. Okay, here we go. Now, if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm putting Versamark, which is sticky stamping stuff, under this ink. Okay? Stay on there, please. He wants to just fall. So we're just going to lay him down. Pick him up. Lay him down again. Pick him up. That one's real light. We'll do another thing of Versamark. And another dark one. And this is a different one. Okay, I'm not even going to risk dropping it. We'll lay him like that and do that. Ooh, that one stamped real pretty, didn't it? Okay. Now let's get one more bunch of Versamark right back on this. That one's a little light, but we'll put our sentiment across there. And we want just a little bit of dark right here in the corner. And we're going to do this. Here we go. Okay, so this is going to be nearly the exact same card. There we go. Okay, now that's all done. Go back together like that and like that. Like that, and like that, and like that. Now, before we lose what we're doing here, we're going to now when I use the Versamark, when I use this powder, you do not want to sprinkle this powder on the shiny side of that. You don't want to sprinkle this powder on the shiny side because the shiny side is real sticky kind of, and all your powder will stick to that. So there was Versamark in this, so we're hoping that this will stick. And if you're wondering why there's not very much powder in that, that's one of the things I dumped the other day when I dumped Yeah, was it yesterday that I dropped everything I picked up? Monday. Monday I dropped everything I picked up. Okay, here we go. And I like to heat it away from my powder because otherwise I'll get in the powder and blow it everywhere. Mm, burning my fingers. Hey, this one is going to be a fast one, guys. Here we go. Okay. Now, can you see how glittery that is? Can you see the glitter? Look at that. That's the glitter on it. So, let's see, Cindy. Let's not drop all this because you've lost half of your bottle here. Okay, there we go. So there's that one. Here's my backing for it. Now, we're going to do this exactly the same, except for I'm going to use just a few extra things here. So we're going to round the corners on this. If you do not have one of these are just, they're so much fun. I love rounded corners. Okay, we're going to round the corners. And I'm trying to make sure I have all the powder off. There we go. Now, we're going to take this brush. And what color? We're going to go with this bluey color. And we're going to give just the edges just a little bit of color. Okay, we're going to do this right like this. Give this edge just a little bit of color. I'm trying to watch the time. I don't want to be on too long, but I just had to do one more with all my other ideas that go with it. There we go. If you're wondering what kind of brush this is, they make big fancy brushes that you can buy from arts and crafts studios that are just like this, or you can go to Dollar Tree and buy one of their little makeup brushes like this. This is from Dollar Tree. Yeah, you had to know that it was going to be cheap. So, okay. There we go. Now, here we go. This is going to be my sentiment. And we're going to do this just a little bit different than we did the other one. Just a little bit. But everything else is going to be very similar. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I guess it would help if I got over here on screen. I'm tearing this. I'm just tearing the edges of this. There we go. Now that I have that torn edge, I'm just going to take just a little bit of my blue, and you almost can't even see that, but I can here. Just a little bit of blue. Let's give it a little bit darker blue. There we go. Now we can see it a little better. I'm just grabbing up what I've put down here because I want that to be, there we go. Just like that. Okay, I need just a little bit on this edge. There we go. Trying to not get so heavy-handed like I got down here in this corner. Okay, here's my sentiment. Now, we really don't want to mess up your sentiment this time, Cindy Lou Bob, because I only got one chance this time. Because if I mess it up, I could turn it over, but I will lose my tear marks. So, there we go. I will lose my tear marks. So, here we go. This is it. Yes. Good job, Cindy. Good job. Now, this is going to go right here in the corner. Just like that. We're going to pop it up. Hi, Kristen. Yeah, the $1.25 tree. Yep, $1.25 tree. We made our first card. Let's see, where did it go? Oh, we made our first card. This was our five item challenge. My 5 items that I used was my stamps, my ink. I used some embossing powder and my heat gun and my block. Those were my 5 items on this one. I didn't count my paper or my tape. Okay. Now we've made that and we gave it away. I gave it away. Hi, Boosh. Now I'm making one with just a few extra items right along the same line of that one. And there we go. That's the front. We embossed this with kaleidoscope powder. And we kind of need to brush it off. Actually, let's give it a little bit more heat. See if some of that will stick. We don't want to lose all of our pretty embossing powder. There we go. Okay. This is the front of this one. And we're almost done with this one too. And they're still pretty simple cards. Oh man, you know what I've done? This one is a little bit bigger than the card front. You know what we're going to do? We're going to put it on anyway. And then we're going to round the corners. Actually, we're going to round the corners on that. I use my corner rounder. Which I absolutely love my corner rounder. Come on, you can do it. There you go. I knew you could. You just wanted to be stubborn, just like me. There we go. One more. There. We'll round those corners. And we will pop this on here. Like so. That one's a dirty paper. That one is too. Let's turn it over. I don't want to get no ink on the back of my paper. On the back of my card. I already got. Here we go. And I'm doing this backwards. I'm actually putting my tape here. So this was a 5 item challenge. A 5 item craft challenge. I just wanted to use 5 items, but I said when I talked about it Monday night that I wouldn't be counting like my tools, my paper and stuff like that, my cutters. If you're wondering why I'm stretching that, I can't find any of my scissors. I love double-sided tape, foam poppers. Oh. Hold on. There. Now I didn't get that one back in there right, did I? There. get that in there right? Put that back on there. There we go. There we go. And here we go. We got to get this on here. Just like so. And there she goes. Just a little bit crooked. Not bad. There. And that one is basically the same card as this one. They have the exact same sentiments. Everything's the same except for I just used, actually, really and truly, if you think about it, I really didn't use any more items, did I? Except for my corner rounder. So I used my stamps, my ink, my embossing powder, and my embossing gun, and my corner rounder. So, anyway, so, yeah, still pretty much a 5-item card. So, that one's cool. That one's cool. So, thanks, guys, for joining me. We will do this again next month. And next month, I'll send out some emails with some guidelines of what we're going to be doing. Next month is going to be a trash to treasure, okay? You have to use something that you normally would have thrown in the trash and take it and craft with it. Whether it's broken beads, whether it's little pieces of paper like this that normally I would have thrown away, whatever. Yeah. So I just make them up. I'm just making them up as I go. So this one was the first one, and I'm just making them up as I go. So, and they won't, I mean, like this one wasn't about, you didn't have to do a card. You just had to do a craft that you only used 5 items in. So, yeah. You just had to do a craft that you only used 5 items for. So, and this one was kind of a crazy thing because I posted early this morning that we weren't going to do it because it was storming here, but then the storms moved on through. So there's an envelope for that one. So okay, guys, I'm gonna give this one away too. So let's pick a number between 1 and 10. Wait before you start, okay? Wait before you start. Let me pick my number. Okay, I have my number picked. Slide it under there. Y'all can go. Pick a number, and I will mail this in a bigger envelope to whoever wins. Darlene won the one while ago. So, Darlene won this one. There we go. Hi, Wendy. Kristen, Wendy had her number in first. So, hi, Clarissa. How are you? You changed your name, didn't you? Okay, wait. Lori, I think, yeah. Lori had 5 first designs. Pick one more time. Clarissa, did you pick a number? Pick a number, sweetie. We're giving away this card. I will mail it to you. Whoever wins it, I will mail it. There we go. Everybody got your number in? Darlene, if you're still here, you can pick another number. Wendy, your package went out yesterday with your winnings because I mailed everybody's winnings that won yesterday, one Monday, and had one in the month. I've done all of my winnings. They got it sent out yesterday. So if you win this one, I will save it till I mail out next month, at the end of next month, okay? So she asked me to hold hers. She paid. Lori, I'll have to check and make sure. Kristen, I have a package for you and an invoice for you, but and she asked me to hold hers. But yeah, I haven't sent it because it shows that the invoice is not paid. So if you're not getting your invoice, let me know. She paid. Okay, there we go. So anyway, yep. So, okay, I'm going to type in stop and I'll show y'all my number. STOP. There we go. Did we do it? And I'll tell you what it was for. It was for not this past Monday night, but the Monday night before that. You bought the big necklace that had the stones on it, that had probably magnesite. Could have been turquoise. I don't think so. Probably magnesite or halite and one other kind of stone. I can't remember, but it was a big chunky one. So, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Here's my number. Can you see that? It's number 6. And I do believe that Wendy won this. So, let's see. Did anybody get... Okay, 7, 5, 4, 3. Yep, Wendy, you won it. You're one away. So, you won. Lori was one away also, but she come in after you. So, I'm going to put this in an envelope. Start me a new envelope. I'll just put it in this. It's an Ipsy bag. I may end up trading out, but I'll put it in and start it for next month, and I will send it out next month with anything that you win or buy, okay? Wendy G. If I'd have known that, I would have held on to that package because I thought I could send your stuff first class because I put it in an envelope because it was not very big, but it wouldn't let me send it first class international. Well, it let me send first class package international, but it wouldn't let me send first class envelope international, which would have been a lot cheaper, but it's okay. It's okay because when I open my contest, that's my rule. If you win and you live out of the country, I still ship it on my buck. So, anyway. So, here we go. But I like to try to save things so that if you buy, then it can go with your stuff. So, because I lose a lot of money on postage, but that's life. That's part of being a reseller. So, anyway. So, guys, thanks for being here. Thanks for being part of my crafting. And next month, I want y'all to plan on trying to do with me. So we'll plan on doing this the last Wednesday of the month, okay? March, April, nope, that's May. April, the last Wednesday will be the 27th, okay? Wednesday the 27th, I'm going to write it on my calendar, Craft Live Challenge. There we go. And next month will be a Trash to Treasure. Okay. So let's say you work with clay and you can do whatever craft. Okay. You can do whatever craft you want to do. But next month, say you work with clay, you can, and you have a piece of clay that you were ready to throw away because it's not much pumpkin. See what you can make out of it. 10 a.m. Central Time. I don't know what time that is for you, but it is 10 a.m. Central Time. I'll come on usually about 10 till 10 so we can get set up. But otherwise, it'll be just 10 a.m. Central Time. So just get set up and see y'all who all's coming. So anyway, so and some months we may give away our ending. I may give away my ending project, and some months we may just give away something different. So a craft supply or something like that. So anyway, thanks for being here. We'll see y'all next Monday. So bye bye.